Insurance in Chattanooga. Blewett Septic. Call Corey for your free estimate today.
Local 3 School Patrol, covering the classrooms in your community.
We are getting some on-the-job snuggles this morning. This is Nelly, and we thought that we would do a tight shot of her to begin this conversation with Janine Cloyd from the Humane Society. But I petted her, and that's all it took.
Yes.
She turned her head away from that camera, and oh, there she goes. What a little sweetheart she is.
Sweet. I know. I just think if you're looking for a little snuggle buddy, she is the dog. She's just a love bug.
So, okay, Janine and I are going to try to not just talk about how sweet and cute Nelly is, but talk about some things that they have coming up with the Humane Society. The first is, I mean, if ever there was good golfing weather, we are in it.
Yes.
And Monday is your Drives for Lives golf event, and there's still some spots for teens.
We still have spots for teens, yeah. And if you're a golfer, what a great day it will be on Monday to get some friends together, come out, create a team, and, you know, golf Black Creek, which is a really amazing course.
Yes.
And support animals in the process. I mean, what could be better?
What could be better? And then every year, for a long time anyway, y'all have been doing your Pup Crawl. Isn't that what you call it?
Yeah, the Pup Crawl. And, yeah, it's a version of the typical pub crawl.
Yeah.
But with a shelter spin. And yeah, that's going to be so much fun too. That's on Saturday the 26th. And it's a pub crawl, go at your own pace.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. She's like, you know how owls have no like neck bones? I'm not sure Nelly has any neck bones.
Yeah, she's just a noodle, a bit of a noodle.
Okay, so wait, is the Pup Crawl with your dog? Like, do you?
No, but there will be dogs along the way. Our dogs that, you know, people can meet and love
adopt?
on and adopt. Yeah, they'll all be adoptable dogs. So it's from 1 to 8, and so it's kind of go at your own pace. There's 10 breweries, and they all will be giving you free pours.
Okay.
And they have, I've been told, amazing raffle prizes and tons of them. There'll be a costume contest and a Halloween-themed scavenger hunt. So it's just going to be super fun. Grab your friends, and if you're a beer lover, this is the day for you.
So here's the thing. When you do these things, whether you choose to play in the golf tournament or do the Pup Crawl, and it's obviously going to cost you a little bit of money, but to know that that's going back to the work that they do there at the Humane Society. I mean, just look at how long have y'all had Nelly? Do you know how long?
Nelly's been there only about a month.
Okay, but in the course of their time with the Humane Society, no matter what the animal's been facing, you've got people who work with these animals to get them ready for adoption.
Oh, yeah.
And they are loved every day in the process.
Yes, yeah. And actually, I met Nelly because she was out with a volunteer dog walker. And they came up to me, and she just sat down and did exactly what she's doing with you.
She is just
like,
a little lover.
I love this. Yeah.
You know, you mentioned if you're looking for a snuggle buddy, she would probably be a good dog for an older person.
She would, but she's a good walker too, and she needs some walks, a little bit.
Yeah, all dogs need a few walks.
They do, yeah.
So you and I were sharing a story off camera about how people come to you for a variety of reasons, and sometimes it's a family wanting a puppy, you know, whatever it might be, or a cat or a kitten. But you have people who sometimes have something very specific. Maybe they want a dog who's ill, and they want to love on that dog, or a dog who's really getting older.
Yes.
And you can find the match for them.
Yeah. It's always so much fun when someone walks in and does say, "I want the oldest dog you have," or the one that's been here the longest. And that's usually a match made in heaven, because that's an adopter who really they just want to give a dog a really good life. You know, and all the dogs at the shelter and cats, they all need someone to love them, and they just want somebody to love. But
and your staff loves them. So back to this monetary thing, I might not be making a full thought, and I'm sorry if I'm getting distracted because she's just so cute. But when you do give these donations, it's not always easy to provide the care. Some pets come to you and there's a medical challenge. You do not stop short of finding a cure for them if you possibly can.
That's right. Yeah. oh shoot, I forget what it's called, but it's when your eyelids kind of overlap. You see it in, it's a cherry eye, they call that in animals. And you know, I just walked into the vet room yesterday and they were, you know, providing surgery on a cat that had that and fixing their eyelid. But you know, that's small in comparison to animals that have been hit by cars or have some kind of eye issue, or an eye needs to come out, or a leg needs to be removed, or we do all that kind of stuff. What makes, I feel like, what makes our shelter special is we treat each animal as individuals, and so it's not sort of this herd mentality. It's, you know, we treat all of them, but a lot of them do need specific care, you know, and so our foster program and our vet department, everybody works together to make that happen.
Okay, I'm going to try something because I was wanting to do this anyway. I'm going to see what happens if I get down on the floor with her. Will she come to me, do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Hello. So you mentioned the foster, hold on, I'm not as limber as you are. You mentioned your foster program. That's a great thing to do too. Christmas break will be here before you know it. There's some time. People can come and get pets, cats, dogs, you name it, and they can love on them even for just for a week or two. Yeah,
typically every year we do sort of a Christmas, New Year's foster where, you know, take an animal home for the holidays. And I'm sure we'll be doing that this year. I don't have confirmation on that, but typically we do. And it's a great experience for the animal as well as the family. And many times they get adopted, not always by that family, but sometimes by friends of that family, or, you know, their cousins or whatever.
Right, because people have a chance to meet them.
In a home setting. Yeah.
So with Nelly, who will she get along well with? Is she a cat?
You know, I don't know about cats with her just yet, but I have a feeling she's got such an easygoing temperament. She doesn't, you know, when you take her out of her kennel and the dogs are barking on either side, she doesn't react at all. So I have a feeling that she's going to be great with kids, cats, dogs.
Well, if you come and meet her, just wait, and because she will immediately look you right in the eye, and those eyes are absolutely captivating. She's just got a sweet little heart and soul, you can tell.
She does. I fell in love with her, so yeah, I had to bring her.
I kind of did too. She's really cute. I don't get down on the floor for just anybody, Nelly. So if you want to sign up for the Pup Crawl, for the golf tournament, Drives for Lives.
Yes.
Do they go to a specific website or just yours?
They can just go to our regular website, heschat.org, and then right on the front page, and you might have to scroll down, but it lists all our events, and so then you can link right into the Halloween Pup Crawl or the golf event. And yeah, you know, what a beautiful week to have events. No rain in the forecast, and the temperature's going to be great for both of those events.
And you can learn too about fostering when you're on that website.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
She says enough of me, but I've had fun on the floor with you, Nelly. It was a good day.
She wants to sniff around and find out what's going on here.
We're back after this.